Welcome to the weekend edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Friday, October 9th, 2015, and let's get to it. This weekend's IFBB Phoenix Europa Pro just got a little bit more interesting thanks to the addition of Osladil. Earlier this week, Osladil made the announcement that he's decided to pack his bag and bring his talents across the pond to take another shot at locking up his first pro victory of the year. Just last weekend, Osladil caught everyone's attention with his 8th place finish in Prague, where he showed up looking dramatically improved and was arguably the hardest athlete in the entire contest. The Phoenix Europa Pro seems to be getting more intriguing by the minute, and by tomorrow, we'll finally get to put all the speculation to rest when the athletes finally square off and take the stage. The comeback trail appears to be alive and well for Mighty Mike DragNur. After dropping completely off the radar for over a decade, DragNur suddenly appeared out of nowhere earlier this year, showing up and taking home an impressive 9th place finish at the Chicago Pro. Now it looks like we'll get our second look at DragNur against the IFBB's best 6 weeks from today at the Ferrigno Legacy Classic, which attracted quite a bit of talent at the inaugural event last season. From what we can decipher, DragNur is looking as big and as full as we've ever seen him. But in this day and age, conditioning wins shows. So if he wants to find himself in the hunt for a top 5 placing, he better show up looking like the DragNur of old, shredded, polished, and very hungry. Michael Lockett has hit the ground running this offseason, coming off an incredible rookie season that included 4 top finishes and a grandiose story of a 2-week contest diet. One of the most interesting men in bodybuilding is working hard to keep climbing the ladder heading into next season. Pound for pound, Lockett possesses as many genetic gifts as any athlete in the sport. But whether or not he has the other intangibles that will allow him to maximize that potential and become a lasting star of the future still remains to be seen. Chris Tuttle is looking very impressive, 4 days out from making his second appearance on a pro stage. The former NPC national champ made his pro debut in New York earlier in the season, where he took 5th in a very deep 212 lineup. After taking a few months off to grow and make improvements, Tuttle is looking phenomenal, thanks in part to the expertise of our very own master technician, Chris Aceto. Their 212 lineup at the Phoenix Europa Pro is going to be the deepest of the year outside the Arnold and Olympia, so it'll be interesting to see how Tuttle stacks up in a lineup that's going to contain more than one top 10 Olympian. If you've ever wondered if there's a limit to the amount of muscle that's humanly possible to slap onto your frame, wonder no more. Just take a look at Charles Dixon. 4 days out from hitting the Phoenix Europa 212 stage, Dixon is looking so absurdly big that it just might not be possible to realistically still weigh in at 212. But as nutty as Dixon is looking at the moment, let's not anoint him with any titles just yet, because he still has to square off against the always dangerous Guy Cisternino, who's also going to be testing his mettle this weekend in the Arizona desert. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passion. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1.